Hi students, in this video we are going to learn question number 14 from exercise number 2.2. Our question is, Lakshmi is a cashier in a bank. She has currency notes of the denominations 100 rupees, 50 rupees, 10 rupees respectively. The ratio of the number of these notes are 2:3:5. Total cash is 4 lakh. How many number of each denomination does she have? That is a question. So she is having total of 4 lakh rupees. That is a combination of 100 rupees, 50 rupees and 10 rupees. The number of currencies we don't know. How many 100 rupees are there? How many 50 rupees and how many 10 rupees does she have? That is a question. So first let us consider number of 100 rupees notes. Let us consider as X. Same way the number of 50 rupees notes, it will be, let us take Y number of notes. Same way number of rupees 10 rupees notes, suppose she is having Z. So here condition is the ratio of the numbers is 2:3:5. So 100 rupees note is a multiple of 2, 50 rupees note is a multiple of 3 and 10 rupee note is a multiple of 5. So we have to take X is multiple of 2, 2m, this is 3m and this is your 5m. So here 100 rupees notes we have X times, 50 rupee notes we have Y times, 10 rupee note we have Z times. That is a given question. So if you add all these currencies, my answer will be 4 lakhs. So that is a given question. So let us find the value now. So we are having 100 rupees notes X times, that is amount. 100 rupees X times means 100x is the value. Then 50 rupees Y times, so 50y will be the value. 50 rupees note, suppose 2 notes are there, means 52s are 100 is the amount. That's why we are multiplying. 10 rupees note Z times, so the value will be 10Z, which is equal to 4 lakh, that is given in the question. Now here X, Y, Z, all the three different variables are there. We cannot find the value of this one, so we need to make it into the same variable. That's why ratios are given to us. So X I am going to replace by 2m. So 100 multiplied by 2m we should write, plus this is 50 into, in the place of Y we have to take this 3m, plus 10 into Z. So 10 into Z place I have to take this 5m, which is equal to your 4 lakh. So here 10 2s are 200m, plus 53s are 150m, plus 5 10s are 50m, which is equal to again the same 4 lakh you are having here. Now addition 200 plus 153, 50, 350 plus 50, 400. So 400 m is equal to 4 lakh we are having here. Now I want only the m value. So m is equal to 4 lakh by 400. So 2 zeros will get cancelled. 4000 by 4, 4 ones are 4000 times it will be. So m is equal to 1000 we are getting. So actually what is our question? How many notes of each denomination does she have? That is a question. So number of 100 rupees notes is 2m. That means 2 into m. So here we should write it at the final year. To understand I am writing here. So number of 100 rupees notes equal to 2m. That is 2 into 1000, because m value we got 1000. That is 2000 notes she will be having. So number of 50 rupees notes 3m. That is 3 into 1000. That will be definitely 3000 notes she will be having. So number of 10 rupees notes she will be having 5m. That is 5 into 1000 will be 5000 notes. So number of notes in each denomination will be 2000, 3000 and 5000. That is your final answer. We'll move on to the next problem now. Look at this question, students. I have a total of rupees 300 coins of denomination 1 rupee, 2 rupee and 5 rupee. The number of 2 rupee coin is 3 times the number of 5 rupee coins. The total number of coins is 160. How many coins of each denomination are with me is a question. So here the question is about 1 rupee, 2 rupee and 5 rupee. How many 1 rupees are there? How many 2 rupees are there? How many 5 rupees are there? That we should find out. That is a question. How many each denomination are with me is a question. So the same way what we did in the 14th problem, same way we are going to consider. Let number of 1 rupee coin, let us take it as x, and the same way number of 2 rupee coin let us consider as y. Same way number of 5 rupee coins let us consider as z. So we have 3 here. We don't have any ratios and all, but the given question have a hint. The number of 2 rupee coin is, this one is a number of 2 rupee coin, which is 3 times the number of 5 rupee coin. 2 rupee coin is 3 times number of coins of 5. That is 3 times number of coin in 5 is z. So y is equal to 3z we can write. That is a question given. Now coming back to the question now. The total number of coin is 160. If I am adding all the number of coins, that should come to 160. So we are going to write x plus y plus z is equal to 160 we can write. Now here in the place of y we can substitute this 3z. So x plus 3z plus z is equal to 160 we can write. So from here x plus 4z is equal to 160 we are having. So this is our first equation. Let it be. We can use it later. Or from here we can get your x is equal to or 4z is equal to. That will do it later now. I have a total of rupees 300 coins. I have a total of rupees 300. That means total amount what you are having is 300. That means 1 rupee x times, 2 rupee y times, 5 rupee z times. If I am adding all the total values, that should come to 300. So the total value of the question. So 1 rupee coin I am having x times, 2 rupee coins I am having y times, 5 rupee coin I am having z times. So if I am multiplying, I am adding, my answer will be coming to 300 because 300 is the total amount I am having with me. So here again you can substitute. So x plus 2 into the place of y we can take this 3z and plus 5z which is equal to 300. Here all these two terms are in z. Here only one x variable is there. That's what we should get it from this equation. So from here I can get the x value. So x is equal to, so the plus 4z you can take it to other side, that will be minus. So 160 minus 4z we can take. So that's what I stopped here. You want to find 4z or x, you will be getting the confusion. After writing this, you just identify which variable you want. I want x. That's why I'm finding x from here. 160 minus 4z, that should be substituted in the place of x. So 160 minus 4z plus 3 2s are 6z, then plus 5z which is equal to 300 is a given question. Now this is a plus 160, we can take it into other side, that will become minus 160. So here 4 minus 4 plus 6, it will be plus 2 plus 5 is plus 7. So 7 is equal to 140. So z is equal to 140 by 2. Sir, 140 by 7, that will give you 20. So z value we are getting 20. With the use of the z value, we can get all the other values now. So z value I am going to substitute here to get your y value. We know that y is equal to 3z. So y is equal to 3 into z value, what you got is 20 now. So y is equal to 60. Now I should find the x value. X value I can substitute here. So x is equal to 160 minus 4z. The place of z again I can substitute the 20. So 4 into 20 you should write. That is 160 minus 80. 160 minus 80 is 80. So x is equal to 80. So number of 1 rupee coin, that is your x, and number of 2 rupee coins, that is your y. Number of 5 rupee coins, that is your z. So that is your final answer. So x we are getting 80, y we got 60, and z we got 20. So that is your final answer. Thank you for watching. If you like our video, subscribe our channel for more videos.